what all marriages at their root are about, whether they're marriages of lesbians or gay men or heterosexuals.
Is that what you believe now?
That's what I believe.
And you're comfortable with same-sex marriage now?
Look, I am Vice President of the United States of America. The President sets the policy. I am absolutely comfortable with the fact that men marrying men, women marrying women, and heterosexual men and women marrying men are entitled to the same exact rights, all the civil rights, all the civil liberties. And quite frankly, I don't see much of a distinction beyond that.
In a second term for this administration?
I do believe in civil unions. I do believe that we should not, that for gay partners to want to visit each other in a hospital, for the state to say, you know what, that's all right. I don't think in any way inhibits my core beliefs about what marriage are.
I believe that gay couples deserve the same legal rights as every other couple in this country.
And above all else, we know this. In America, we don't worship government, we worship God.
Christians do not hate Joe Biden or Barack Obama, but they only hate what he stands for. They can't stand a president bringing gays into their country, approving gay same-sex marriage into their country, giving orders and supporting abortion into their country. This is what they stand for. They don't stand. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. I am Okocha Happy myself. So quickly, during this United States election, it seems as if that the Christian faith is divided. It seems as if the Americans, they are divided about the choice of who is going to be their next president. Now, on the other side of Christians, so many people thought that Christians hate Joe Biden and Barack Obama and the vice president. So many people believe that Christians hate the Democrats. And so many people also believe that Christians like President Trump, that the President Trump is God's choosing. Now, today, let us find out the truth. Does Christians really hate Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and the radical left? Does Christians truly love Donald Trump? Do they believe that Donald Trump was God's sent or God's choosing? Do they believe that Joe Biden and Barack Obama are devil sent or they have, a mission from the devil? Is it true about these controversies that people are bringing forth during this election? So today, I want to discuss with you my own personal findings. Now, to start with, Christians all over the world do not hate. And I can tell you sincerely that they don't hate Barack Obama or Joe Biden, but they hate what they stand for. They don't hate them in person, but they hate what they stand for. Now, the questions that may come from your mind is, what do they stand for? Now, number one, do not forget that before Barack Obama and Joe Biden handed over to President Trump in 2016, that in that 2015, that the Supreme Court under Joe Biden and Barack Obama approved gay marriage. They gave final approval, and as you know, Supreme Court is the highest court of the land. So they gave approval that the United States generally must be a gay state, that a gay are not illegal in the United States of America. And I found this while making my research on BBC News. And look at what the topic says. It says, U.S. Supreme Court rules gay marriage is legal nationwide. Can you see that? U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that same-sex marriage is a legal right across the United States. Now, I want to clarify something. Do you really know that United States is a Christian country? Do you really know that majority of the population in the United States of America are Christians? When a law that is contrary to your faith arises, a law that is contrary to the Bible that you believe and read, a law that is contrary to natural justice and equity, a law that is repugnant to God's ways, how do you want Christians to act? Do you want them to accept gay marriage and says that the person that sponsored the gay marriage is sent from God? Literally, I don't believe that God hates anybody. I don't believe that Barack Obama and Joe Biden, they are evil, that they are so bad. But what they stand for is evil. You cannot approve a gay marriage in a Christian country and you expect Christians to be happy with you. You expect Christians to support you. So this is the first reason. And before that, there are 14 states in United States that are against gay marriage. But with the ruling of the Supreme Court in 2015, all the whole states don't have choice than to allow it. This is the number one reason why Christians are against Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now, let me read just few paragraphs for you from the BBC News. It says, it means the 14 states with bans on same-sex marriage will no longer be able to enforce them. That is to say, majority of Christian states dominant in the United States that say, no, we are not going to allow man to marry man. We are not going to allow woman to marry woman. This is against God's law. In other words, now, they won't be able to do it any longer. Why? Because the Supreme Court has ruled that same-sex marriage is a legal right across the United States. This is a slap on Christians. Now, say Justice Anthony Kennedy wrote that the plaintiff asked for equal dignity in the eyes of the law. The Constitution grants them that right to become gays. See, the ruling brings to an end more than a decade of a bitter legal battles. Same-sex couples in several effect states, including Georgia, Michigan, Ohio, and Texas, rushed to wed on Friday. And now, do not forget that this is what President Trump stands against. Do not forget that when President Trump becomes president, that he stood against all these things. And this is one of the reasons why Christians love Donald J. Trump. Now, it's not only on this same-sex marriage that make so many Christians to love Donald Trump and hate Joe Biden. Now, let us not also forget about Barack Obama's and Joe Biden abortion laws. You know, these things are so contrary. They are so contrary to the Christian faith of America. America was founded on Christian faith. So, there are a lot of controversies that are arising from America. Even so many Christians have compromised their faith. They have compromised their faith. They don't care. They said God can use anybody. Yes, that is the truth. God can use anybody. But what is going on today in the United States of America? So many people, to be frank and sincere, has voted Joe Biden. And do not forget one thing, that this world, this system of the world is being ruled by the devil. The devil ruled this world. So, when you are seeing so many domination, so many dominance of this bad law coming over into the United States, and I'm afraid of something. You know, when the United States is being captured as a radical state, not just a Christian faith any longer, that is to say that there is no place Christianity can stand again in the world. But you know what? If Christianity doesn't stand in the system of the world, it will stand, because the kingdom of God must be brought to earth. And Jesus Christ says in his words that heaven and earth might pass away, but his word will never pass away. We were asked to expect all these things that is going to come at the end time, the persecutions of Christians of Revelation chapter 13, the persecutions that will come when you read Matthew chapter 24. These things will surely come. Jesus Christ told us about all these things. So when you are seeing all these things, maybe people that have evil intention are winning, are progressing. I just have one information for you. Calm down. Do not be overexcited. Do not feel that there is no God. Do not feel that God is not on your side any longer. That is not the truth. You have to abide in the faith, because we have been told that persecutions will arise in the last time. And if maybe you said, no, we don't want this in our country, there are a lot of laws that will come that will also affect your faith. You have to get ready. You have to be ready. A lot of laws are also coming to affect your faith. Now,